Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I'm going to be doing the quest from this guy, Iron Ingot meets Saiwei. And they also added a new quest right here, Currents Deep Beneath the Lanterns. Uh, Wang gives that, so I'll be eventually doing that. I think I'm going to try to focus on finishing the ones that were already in that list. So let's get this started. The mysterious Adeptus of the highest heaven soaring across the skies. It's so beautiful. Are you stargazing? Yes and no. It's the Lantern Rite, after all. It only seems fitting to look upon such elegant sight during these festive times. I've even been learning how to write poetry too. The other guys tell me that the girls these days are really into that sort of thing. Haha, I'm sure Zyway will. Learning poetry or Zyway? I'll select learning poetry. Ahem. Well, I've heard a lot of constellation names from Zyway. They all sound so beautiful. So you see, I have to thank her somehow. I was thinking that I should write a poem on a Zhao Lantern and find a place to release it together with Zyway. We'll eat snacks and sing songs. If this doesn't get the job done, nothing will. Get the job done? Ahem. I mean, this will do the job of helping us enjoy the festival more. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I want to find a quiet, scenic spot away from other pedestrians. I started asking around and I found 2 potential spots so far. Here, have a look. The other guys told me that they've released Zhao Lanterns at these spots before. But I still have to come up with a poem, and I'm afraid running around to check the spots will douse my creativity. Could you help me go check out those 2 spots? Sure. Thanks for your help. I'm counting on you. Okay. Let's go see where these 2 spots are. Wait a second. Did it say take a picture? Unable to use gadgets to take photos during special quest. Take photo. Okay. Well, that's weird. Where does it want me to go? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So I gotta go down there, but that's not that big of a deal. I'll just teleport right there and glide down to there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish as many of these quests this time as I can, just like last time. I have a feeling that the one that requires me to go to Wangya is like a story quest in a sense where you have voice acting and stuff. But I don't know what'll happen if I activate it. So I kind of want to wait a little bit on that before I activate it. Just a little bit. Huh. Okay, find the first suitable viewing spot and take a picture. And that is exactly what I intend to do. I just don't know where... Okay, there it is. The scenery here looks pretty nice. Let's have a look or something. I couldn't read what Paimon was saying. Okay. Use the take photo... Okay. Take photo. Camera has already been adjusted to the correct angle. Okay, take photo. And save, I guess? Photo has been saved to your device.
Osmanthus wine.
Find a second suitable viewing spot and take a picture. How far away is this? If it's too far away, yeah, I may as well just teleport to it. That's the area where that last guy was at. I already forgot his name. He was the guy that was like a painter, though. He wanted to paint Leeway during the Lantern Rite. At least I think that's the spot. If it's not, then it's really close to where it was. Oh, I'll pick up this very fast. You never have enough lantern fibers. I've been making a lot of those. Well, actually, I haven't really made any. I haven't really made any since the initial time I did it, but it's not really hard to make them. I have enough materials to be able to make another photo has been saved to your device. I don't know if I actually had to save them, but I did it anyways. That's a saying I like to use a lot. Particularly when I did something I didn't necessarily have to do, but in that case I may have had to. Okay, it is raining. And there we go. Zyway stumbles across an iron ingot. No, that won't do. That's laying it on a bit thick. Oh, when did you get here? Did you check those 2 spots? We sure did. That didn't take you long. Now let me have a look. Alright, let me have a look here. The surrounding scenery at this spot is very unique, whereas the other spot is centered in a more picturesque landscape. It reminds me of the line, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no... I forgot what's after that. Anyway, never mind. Still, these spots look bright and impressive. I've got it. I know which one to pick, but there's still something I'd like to ask of you, traveler. My friends told me that when you go to see someone, it's best to bring something to eat. What do you think I should prepare when I go to see Zyway? Almond tofu. Yeah, almond tofu. That would be perfect. Traveler, could you help me prepare a serving of almond tofu? In the meantime, I'll keep working on the poem here. Now, how should the next line go? And countless sparks fly. Oh, that's a good line. I hope I have the iron. Yeah, I have it. Oh, when did you get back? Did you prepare the almond tofu? I never left, dude. You're kind of blind, aren't you? I mean, I know that that's the way they program the game. Anyways, yep, it's ready. Select the... I don't have almond tofu? Oh, come on. I can't believe I don't... Why is it telling me to give it to him, then? That's a little bit odd. There should be a kitchen down here. And while I'm in Liyue, I'll turn in that reputation quest. I never did. I keep forgetting to do it. So, I'll do that very fast, and then I'll do the next part of the quest, whatever it may be. Let's go over to the kitchen first. And...
I will have order.
Yes, you will, but you're not supposed to at this exact moment. Darn it. Oh, it put out the fire. That's funny. That was a complete accident on my part. Okay, almond tofu. Wherever it may be, I'm going to have to actually go through these one at a time, aren't I? Oh wait, I saw it. There we go. And I can make it. Thankfully. I may as well make it with the character that... there we go. It was only a success. I won't accept that. Perfect, there we go. Just in case. I can give him the one that's perfect. Because I don't really care about eating the one that isn't. And then I'll go over here. Hello, monsieur. Okay, check out my reputation very fast. And yeah, that's all it was. It was just that one little quest. I already have max level, so none of these quests that I'm doing are adding to the overall progression of quests, I guess you could say, in the UA, which definitely implies that they're going to disappear permanently after all this, which is unfortunate. I don't know, like, it would have been kind of cool if you could still access them afterwards, but I guess they don't know how to do that, or maybe they just thought it's better not to. Okay, yeah, it's ready. Or it better be. I'll give him the one that's all sparkly. There we go. This looks great. Everything's ready. All we need to do now is find Zyway. Okay, and Zyway is over here. I thought I saw a lady walking over here before. Go with Iron Ingot to meet Zyway. Okay, I'll talk to her then. From this angle, the constellation looks just like a dog. Now, I must think of a suitable name. Oh, it's you, Iron Ingot. What are you doing here? That's quite a name, by the way. Well, you see, I was just strolling outside the city, and I happened to come across a very scenic spot. A nice spot? You mean for stargazing? Yes, that's it. A nice spot for stargazing. It'd also be a great place to release Zhao lanterns. See? I've already prepared one for us. And look, I've even written a poem on it. Sparks fly where shovel and meteorite meet. Yes, well, even though I don't really know what your wish is, the poem is quite interesting. But you should let others see your wish. But you shouldn't let others see your wish before releasing the Zhao lantern. Otherwise, it will never come true. And so, what exactly do you need from me? Well, you found a very suitable spot for releasing Zhao lanterns. So if you'd like to release a Zhao lantern, release a lantern tonight, you can go together with them. I'll select the bottom one. Releasing a Zhao lantern? Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually hoping to go somewhere away from all the lanterns. The Zhao lanterns are so bright that they obstruct my view of the stars. I think I'll be going as far away as I can from the festivities. Thanks for the kind offer, but I should something or other. She said it so fast, I think she left in a hurry for some reason. And there she goes. I'm fine. Clearly, I have made my poem too abstract. Zyway didn't get it at all. Don't worry, I won't let it get to me. She'll finally understand my meaning one day. I think she understood just fine. She wouldn't have left so quickly otherwise. Thanks for your help anyway, traveler. Here, these are for you. Oh, I guess I should at least release this Zhao lantern now. Okay. That kind of sucks. But sometimes stories like that don't have happy endings. Not that it necessarily has had a bad ending yet, but so far it's still unsure. I don't know if they'll ever revisit that or not. Okay, 3 more. Accept the request. Mondstadters in leeway. Frecky and Gary are getting a little homesick. Okay, let's go do that. I'm getting quite a bit of money from doing these too. Okay, talk to Frecky, who is clearly inside of leeway. Right near the guild, no less. Shouldn't take too long to deal with this one either, I'm assuming. I mean, most of them seem to be pretty fast. You know, these ones that are just kind of there. They almost feel like commission quests in some ways, even though they're not. It's kind of odd. Okay, talk to Frecky. But how do we make Zhao lanterns? Do you have any idea, Frecky? Nope, no idea. Should we get someone else to make one for us? So you two want to release a Zhao lantern too? Oh, it's you, traveler. And yes, we were thinking about doing just that. We originally intended to try out the food available during the Lantern Rite, but Gary said that he also wanted to release the lantern to catch a bit of that festive spirit. Well, yes. I mean, you have to immerse yourself in the festive spirit first. Then eat some festive food. That's the proper way to experience it. I've also heard that you can wish on those lanterns or something. Neither of us knows how to make one, though. Traveler, could we trouble you to make one of these Zhao lanterns for us? I'm on it. Wonderful. We'll wait here for you then. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I already have one. Have you finished making that lantern? Yes, I have.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
There's that chop suey lady again. Thank you. Now this is part of the part where we write a wish on it, right? Who is that? Some guy with a bandana, huh? So let me think. What should we write? Frank and Gary write their wishes on the Zhao Lantern. I think that's what it said. That should do it. Now, as for letting the lantern carry our wishes high into the sky, back in Mondstadt, we'd tell the dandelions what was on our minds before scattering their seeds to the wind. That guy randomly popping up again. Now that you mention it, I do rather miss Mondstadt. It's been a while since we've seen any dandelions, too. Traveler, could you help us out again and bring us some dandelion seeds? I've got this. Thanks for your help. Just bring them right here once you've got them.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
She just keeps talking about that. Hey, you got some dandelion seeds? I mean, it's reminding me of the mutton thing from Tales of Zillia. I don't know if that was the first or second game, but I remember it was very annoying. Although the mutton thing may have been a little bit more annoying. Thank you, Strange. We haven't been away from Mondstadt for very long, and yet we're already missing home. I wonder how everyone back home's doing. Now's a good time. Do you have any wishes, Frecky? Me? Let me think. Frecky and... I couldn't read that in time. Somebody else will have to read that, because I couldn't read it. Well, this should do it, Traveler. I've got one more thing to ask you. Dandelion seeds need to be scattered from a high vantage point to fly far, but Liyue's architecture is very different from Mondstadt's, and we're not sure how to get to the high ground. Could you help us find some high ground from which to scatter these dandelion seeds? I've got your back. We'll be leaving it to you then. All you have to do is just look in one direction and you'll find it. Like, right over there. That's where I initially thought anyways. What's up with that up there? Oh, that's where I have to go. I think. I think... Wait, is this seriously all I've got to do is just find one of these spots? Isn't that a little, no, I'm not going to scatter it there. I would scatter it at a higher spot. Wouldn't I? I think so, anyways. Is there any other spots nearby? I think so, but it doesn't seem like the game cares. So, well, this should do it. Let's head back to look for Frecky and Gary. Those are quite some names. Hello, Traveler. Have you scattered those dandelion seeds yet? Yes, I've scattered them. Great. Let's hope that the wind carries them all the way back to Mondstadt. Well, you were the one who said that we should blend in here, but in the end, it seems like even you can't shake your old Mondstadt habits. So, how about we go track down some Mondstadt snacks today? That won't do it all. Eh? Eh? Hey now, keeping our customs alive and blending in here in Liyue are two completely different things. Come on, let's go release that Zhao Lantern. Have you written your wish down? Let's release this lantern and go grab some festive snacks. I'm done writing my wish, but do we really have to eat more local snacks? Haha, of course. Liyue Lantern Rite specialty snacks. Here we come. We mustn't miss out.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
That guy is also repeating that a lot whenever I come here. And the chop suey lady was actually saying something just as I opened up the menu. I'm gonna make a few more wishes. Well, actually, I think I can only make 2. I might be able to make more, but I don't know yet. Okay, just a couple of bows as usual. Okay, I don't have any more that I can make, but it's fine. Time to do the next one. There are 2 more of these. Outspoken Linling. Linling from Liyue Harbor seems to be troubled by something. Okay, let's view the request. Go over to wherever she's at. She's not too far from here, which is good because I didn't want to have to travel very far. I don't know why it didn't let me glide there. Sometimes it doesn't let me glide. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with the PS4 version not being optimized very well. I suppose I should go find them for more inspiration. What are you doing? I'm helping some people think of suitable things to write on their Zhao lanterns. You know how everyone releases Zhao lanterns during the Lantern Rite festival, right? Well, they also write things on the lanterns too, like wishes or blessings and the like. To fit the festive atmosphere, some people like to try and give their written wishes and blessings some literary flair. You know what I mean? Bibo, manager Zhao, and Degui, I think that's how you say his name, Degui, have all asked me to spruce up their festive wishes with some literary talent and write them on Zhao lanterns for them. But I certainly won't be inspired to write anything decent just by staying cooped up here. So I was thinking I'd prepare the Zhao lanterns first and go observe the people that have requested the lanterns. This way I'll be able to better tailor each person's wishes to their needs. But I'm not very good at making Zhao lanterns. Allow me. Oh, would you? Then if you could, please help me make 3 Zhao lanterns. Once the lanterns are ready, we'll go see our patrons to find some inspiration on what to write for their wishes. Hee, I already have some ideas in mind. They just need a little creative zest. Okay. How are the Zhao lanterns coming along? Have you prepared 3 of them? Yes, I have. Good, these will be perfect. Let's start by finding Manager Zhao, shall we? Where is Manager Zhao? He's all the way this way. Not too far away, actually. All things considered. Shouldn't take too long to get to him. Okay. And a cutscene. There's Manager Zhao. Let's watch from here and see what he's up to. Let me think. I know Manager Zhao pretty well. It won't take me long to write his wish. Wait, where is he? Where? Oh, it's the old guy. Okay. Here, how does this sound? A shriveled old man with the heart of a shark. What? But underneath his impersonal cloak lies a warm and caring heart. Oh? I've even come up with the title too. A nice person indeed. So, pretty fitting, don't you think? Even though Manager Zhao appears to be pretty fierce, he's actually a nice person. Do you have any alternatives to consider as well? No, just this one. I can't seem to think of how to continue with this theme though. Would you like to give it a try? The first phrase is, down at the dock, his steely gaze inspires awe in the hearts of the young. But he sleeps like a rock and snores like a bear when the working day is done. Not bad. That'll do just fine. Now, all we need is a title. Peaceful as a slumbering mountain. Oh, I never would have guessed you have such literary talent. These lines are perfect. It's not letting me choose anything. It's just me responding with the only option it's giving me. Just wait a moment while I write this on the Zhao lantern. Alright, that does it. Let's go give the lantern to Manager Zhao. To be fair though, if it actually gave me the option, I would probably mess it up. Well, hello Ling Ling. Do you need anything? Remember how you asked me to come up with some lines for you on the Zhao lantern? Well, the Traveler and I have finished preparing everything. See, we've even written the words on the Zhao lantern for you. Oh, thank you very much. Let me read it. Down at the dock, his steely gaze inspires awe in the hearts of the young. But he sleeps like a rock and snores like a bear when the working day is done. Peaceful as a slumbering mountain. Hee, that's pretty good, thank you. You're welcome, Manager Zhao. I still have another verse that I wrote myself. Here, let me read it to you. We still have more lanterns to deliver. Or, alright, I think we'd better get going now. We've still got other people to see, you know. We still have more lanterns to deliver. Oh, right. Well then, our next patron is Degui. Let's go. The verses for Degui will be my finest work yet. I'll tell you once we find him. Okay. This is interesting. So obviously Aether doesn't want her to repeat what that was, you know, what that said or whatever. Okay, that seems to be him, I think. Yeah. I see Degui over there. Let's observe for a minute, shall we? Have you ever met Degui? I know him best by the drinks he sells in his shop. I've actually already thought about what I would write for him. Here, have a listen. Third round knockout is what people say. Okay. But just 3 bowls will leave you in dismay. Sound so far so good. The title is All in All, a Good Guy. Wait a second. No good? Well, I did come up with another line, but I'm not sure how to continue it. Perhaps you'd like to give it a go? The first line I've come up with is, an indulgent bowl of rich rice wine. This is a weird quest. How about topped with pearly white dumplings so fine? Oh, that's quite good. How about the title? Extravagant but elegant. An indulgent bowl of rich rice wine, topped with pearly white dumplings so fine. Extravagant but elegant. Not bad at all. You certainly have a talent for writing. Let me write all this all on the lantern now. There. Now we're ready to give the lantern to Degui. Okay, let's go give it to him then. Ah, Linling. What can I do for you? Remember you asked me to write some lines for your Zhao lantern? Well, the Traveler and I have just finished preparing everything. We've even written everything on the Zhao lantern for you, so here you go. Oh, great. Thank you. Let me read what you've written here. An indulgent bowl of rich rice wine, topped with pearly white dumplings so fine, extravagant but elegant. It reads quite nicely, yes. Very nice indeed. Thank you. You're very welcome. We have the Traveler to thank here for all the inspiration. By the way, I have another verse I came up with by myself that I've written down on this note. You may read it later when you have the time. Sure, thanks a lot, you two. I need to get back and look after my business now. Third round knockout is what people say, but just 3 bowls will leave you in dismay. Alright, our next patron is Bebo. Is that Bebo or Bibo? I don't know. I'm gonna say Bebo. He also asked me to make him a Zhao lantern.
Not yet.
Okay. Third round knockout is the name of his business there. There's Granny Shan. It's been a while since I talked to her. The fact that I'm starting to recognize some of these NPCs is quite interesting. I mean, most of them I only know because of the quests, though. I haven't really talked to them otherwise. Okay, wow, I wasn't what? Oh, the textures haven't loaded. That's funny. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll go over here now. That is Bebo just ahead. Let's keep an eye on him from here. Where is... Oh, I'm assuming that that's him. I've heard that he's always involved in some mysterious business, but he's quite a nice guy. I've already come up with a verse that's suitable for him. By day, he tends to his business like a crafty rat. Huh? But by night, you discover that he's not so bad. Oh no. Oh, and the title, he's a jolly good fellow. No, please stop. No good, huh? Well, this was this was the more complete version I was able to come up with. I have another one that's not quite finished yet. It's a little bit plain and could use some creative flair. Let's hear it. I'll see what I can do. Okay, here goes. With goods so fresh he sways to and fro. No one sells produce like old Bebo. Oh, that's a good one. But how about a title? How about Bebo's Seaside Market? With goods so fresh he sways to and fro. No one sells produce like old Bebo. Titled Bebo's Side Market. Why didn't they just call him Bilbo? It would be so much easier. You know, I'm thinking of like The Hobbit. Anyways, by day he tends to his business like a crafty rat, but by night you discover he's not so bad. Titled He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Now that I hear them side by side, I'm starting to think that yours sounds a bit better. My verse is a bit too vivid, not something you'd typically write on a Zhao lantern. Alright, let me just write your verse on the lanterns and we'll be ready to give it to him. I'm surprised that there's like no options in what you can choose to say. This guy's hairstyle is unique, I think. Oh, it's you, Linling. Any progress on the lantern? Don't worry, the Traveler and I have already taken care of it. Here you go. Oh, that didn't take you any time at all. Thank you. Let me read what you've written on it. With goods so fresh he sways to and fro. No one sells produce like old Bebo. Not bad. That sounds just like me. I have another verse here that I wrote too. You can have them both. Another one? Let me see. By day he tends to his business like a... Hey, what are you trying to... What do you think? It's quite fitting, isn't it? If you like that one too, you can make another Zhao lantern and write it yourself. No thanks. And then he left. I couldn't read the rest of what he said. Well, that does it for all the Zhao lanterns. Thanks for your help. Everyone seems to enjoy them. It seems that you have a lot of literary skill, just like me. There are not many in the city that could compose couplets with me like you just did. If you ever have time, please feel free to visit me again. We can continue working on more poetry together. Will do. Good. Now I just need to come up with something to write on my own lantern. Hehe. I won't need your help this time, though. I'll be able to manage it myself. Oh, I nearly forgot. These are for you. Consider them a token of my appreciation. It was nice to have someone accompany me during the festival. Thanks again. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. On to the last letter thing. Last quest here. If it'll let me select it. I didn't know you could select these. What's up with that? May I draw something that will impress that poet? Vermeer's Zhao Lantern. Oh, I can read them. New Year, New Horizons. French Wings, Zhao Lantern. I wish that more people will join the Adventurers Guild. Brother Kian's Zhao Lantern. I wish that everyone will join the Adventurers Guild. Shan Shan Zhao Lantern. May business boom this year. Chef Mao and Zhang Ling's Zhao Lantern. May sparks fly where shovel and meteorite meet. Iron Ingot's Zhao Lantern. We'll eat our way across the 7 nations. What I'd give for some Mondstadt moon pie. Frecky and Gary's Zhao Lantern. May all hearts be moved by this lantern rite, but not by the sight of the lights on the sea. May the couplet I write on this festive night be so poignant that all exclaim, that is so me. Okay. So that was, yeah, hers right there. Very interesting. Okay, now the last one. Little Lantern, Little Wish. Ming Ming seems to be troubled by something. Okay, let's go find out what Ming Ming is troubled by. Ming Ming is all the way in Daihua Marsh. So, no wonder they're troubled. They're in the wrong place. At least they're next to a statue of the 7. It won't take too long to get to where Ming Ming is. And then after this, I'll go and talk to Wenya for the next part of the other quest. Whatever's going on there. I don't know how much of that I'll do. I may not even finish it, but at the very least, I'll have started it. And that's what matters most. Some new quests might open up after I finish this one, though. So, I should be prepared for that. Let's get these Sunsetias very fast. Okay, Meng Meng. Shell lanterns are so hard to make. What's wrong? Do you know how to make shell lanterns? I keep trying, but I can't do it. Wait a second, this little girl looks familiar. I'm thinking that she might, could she be the little model that they used for the ghost? I don't know if it's the same girl, though, because Ming Ming... Anyways. Through the hole, then back around, and then I drop it. Or it breaks. I really wanted to make a Zhao lantern for you. You always has to look after the tea shops, so he never has any time to play or make a lantern. But I bet he still has a wish, so I want to make a lantern for him. I can make one for you. But I wanted to be the one to make it for him. And I want to know the secrets to making them so I can tell you too. Could you teach me how to make them? Sure. Yay! You teach Ming Ming how to make Zhao lanterns. So then the Zhao lantern is ready, right? Thanks, I'm gonna go make one for you now. Is this going to end up, hopefully it ends up successful for her. That'd be nice. But something tells me that something is going to go wrong. Wait a second, she's all the way over there? How far away is she? Let me see. Okay, it's not too far. I can make it there if I run. I rarely ever pick up cattails or horsetails or whatever these are. That's mainly because they only appear in very specific locations, so it's easy to not pick them up. I don't think I've ever been inside this building over here. Or can you even go inside? I'm gonna investigate this very fast. There we go. Pick up the adventure watch. Now talk to you. Hi, sir, or madam. Please put your feet up, and please have some tea, and we're here to give you a Zhao lantern. Really? You, the Zhao lantern's for you. Ming Ming? Oh, did you make this? Wow, thank you. This nice man taught me how to make them. Actually, it's one of my first, so I didn't do a great job. Do you like it? Are you kidding? It's great. I love it. I was just starting to worry that when I'd have the time to make one for myself. Thanks, Ming Ming. I'll find someone to hang it on the door in a bit. Hang it up? What for? Well, the thing is, my dad's not in great health, so he can't hang it up for me. And I'm too short, so I wouldn't be able to reach. So if I want to hang it on the door, I gotta ask someone around here if they can help. We can help. Really? You sure you don't mind helping? That's great, thanks. Now I don't need to worry about who'd watch the shop if I went off looking for someone to help. Well, isn't it just literally... Oh, it's up there, okay. It's not too far away. What's up with this defeat the threatening monster stuff? I don't want to defeat the threatening monsters. What are you talking about? I've never seen that before. I'll get that in a second. Okay, hang the Zhao lantern. The Zhao lantern has been hung. Now it's time to deal with this. Since it was a little bit of a pain to get up there. And I don't want to have to get up there again. Hopefully it won't go too far away. You're not leading me on a wild goose chase, are you? Should be around here somewhere. I'm still not seeing it. It's a little odd. Oh my goodness, it's all the way over there, isn't it? Yep, it's all the way across the water. I can't believe that it led me all the way over here. I'll pick up these snapdragons for the lantern fibers. Okay. What, you're not gonna go in? Thank you. Good grief. Talk about leading me by the nose. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Time to go back and talk to you. Not to be confused with you, who are watching this right now. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Okay. I'll investigate this as well for the free accessory, artifact, whatever you want to call it. This Zhao lantern looks so pretty. Thanks so much, sir. Come on, you. Let's go and play. I know a great place with the prettiest flowers. This nice man taught me how to make Zhao lanterns, and when we get there, I can teach you too. Come on. Wouldn't that be great? I can't. I need to watch the shop. Even though there are no customers, I've got to keep the place spick and span, just like my dad always says. Okay, well, scrap the Zhao lanterns. How about we just go there, have a quick chat, then come back straight away. That way it won't waste too much of your time. But, I can clean the shop for you. Oh, you sure? That's asking a lot of you. We'll be really quick. We'll just go straight there and come straight back. Promise it won't take too long. Thanks so much. Okay. And that's one thing cleaned up. And I'll get this one cleaned up in a second once my, there we go. Oh, come on. You have to hold it. That's annoying. That's annoying. I should have switched out for Barbara, but I think this is the last one. Because Barbara can clean those up as well. We've cleaned the shop, but it seems like they aren't back yet. They're sensible kids, but Paimon still feels something or other. I couldn't read the rest of what she said because, as usual, they keep messing things up. It looks like the two of them are still playing. Guess we don't have to worry. But given the atmosphere, maybe we shouldn't disturb them. I want to eavesdrop on them, or I'm gonna eavesdrop on them. I don't have a choice, so I'll select the top one. If we made a garland for your dad, do you think he'd get better quicker? I don't know. I read in a book that if you stay happy, even if you get sick, you'll get better really quickly. I think that you're so grown up, the way you help your dad and watch the shop every day. And I'm sure that must make him very happy. But sometimes he tells me off. Stop lounging around in the shop and go off and play. If you don't go and play with Ming Ming, she'll pick the whole neighborhood bare of flowers. That would never happen. There's so many flowers around here. Wait a second. I'll make a garland for you. Ming Ming makes a garland for you. Thanks, Ming Ming. I should be getting back. Huh. Okay. Well, once your dad's recovered, you'll have more time, right? Then I can come play with you again. Yep, I'm sure Dad will make a quick recovery. What the? When did you get here? Only just arrived. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Happy Lantern Rite. Well, thanks for your help. Please take these as a small thank you. Dad says that you should always give people something in return for their help. Let's head back to the shop. Come on, Ming Ming. Yep, let's head back. Thanks again. Okay. Interesting. So, let's check out what's going on now. That should be finished. And I can examine... Why isn't it letting me examine stuff? It's like it froze for a second there. There we go. I don't know why it froze there. I hope that Daddy will get well soon. Okay. And that's all 9 of those completed. I thought something else would happen, but I guess not. So it is time to go and start the next thing, which is Currents Deep Beneath the Lanterns. Talk to Wanga. The highlight of the Lantern Rite is the release of the giant Mingzhou lantern into the sky. And this year's Mingzhou lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. For this special occasion, the merchants of Liyue have set up the Zhao market to help gather the materials needed to build the lantern. When you arrive at the Zhao market, one of the event organizers, Wanya, seems to have something to say to you. I don't know why I almost said 12. There was nowhere in there that said 12. Anyways, let's go all the way back to Liyue and talk to Wang Yan now. Shouldn't be too hard. And like I said, I'm probably not going to get very far in this quest, but I wanted to at least start it. Just out of curiosity to see, like, if anything new is added or anything like that. I don't even know, maybe just talking to her will end the whole quest, but I doubt it. It says it's like part 2 or something of, I think it's part 2 of the quest that I did with her last time. Let me see. Very fast. Lantern Rite part 2. So yeah, this shouldn't be something super short or anything like that. It should lead into the next group of events. It's interesting that you can walk on those. Upside down umbrellas. I don't know what they're really supposed to be called. Is that... Wait a second, that's Vlad and Nadia. I think that they're from Mondstadt. Or at least one of them is. That's interesting. Wait.
Hello again, Wangya. How's the Mingxiao Lantern construction coming along?
Good to see you two. The Mingxiao Lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required plastrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done.
Plastrite? I mean, I already know what it is. It's the thing that you use to make the Xiao Lanterns, but for some reason Aether doesn't seem to know.
Plastrite is the main component of any Mingxiao Lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or plastrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the plastrite they donate, as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some plastrite and make a wish.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of plastrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is called azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned. In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use vermilionite to keep themselves airborne.
Oh, that's interesting. We'll head out to look for those then, or what makes them so special? We'll head out to look for those then.
It's a tall order, but I'm sure you can manage.
Okay. For some reason I was expecting her to say that there was like one more type, but I guess not. Okay, those two areas. After I do these two last things and return to her, that'll be it for this video. So, I basically bulldozed through, what was it, 4 or 5 quests before talking to her, and now I'm doing this, so. Tame the azurite from the bloaty floaties. I don't know what a bloaty floaty is supposed to be, unless it's this thing, which makes no sense, but okay. I'm hoping that I can defeat this guy without too many problems. I hate these guys. I just realized that I should have had Archer in my party. But unfortunately I wasn't thinking about it when I came up to him. Because if he starts flying up in the sky, then I'm in trouble. Hopefully, if it comes right down to it, I can use his elemental burst or whatever to deal with it. Oh, come on, I was trying to use that. There we go. I'm just ignoring its attacks for the most part. I've almost got it, so I'm gonna do that and hope that, okay, it didn't kill it, but it got close. Vermilionite. Okay, I got the vermilionite, but I don't have the Azurite. Okay, that's why. I was like, it was telling me to go get the bloaty the whatever from the bloaty floaties. I'm like, where are the bloaty floaties? What is it talking about? I have a feeling that those are going to be slimes. I could be wrong about that, but that's like the feeling I get from the name bloaty floaty. Of course, it could be something completely different. I've never actually looked at the name of the Nemo slimes, so it's, where is it? Oh, from that. Okay, never mind. Now I know what these things are called. Bloaty floaties, huh? Okay, I'm gonna change out my party setup to have official. Deploy and use her. And once again, my aim is bad, but it's not a big deal because this isn't too hard. Okay, dig here. Azurite. Oh, I didn't even have to destroy those to be able to get the Azurite. Why did it require me to do that? Oh well. No big deal. I mean, I did have to. I'm just saying that, logically speaking, I shouldn't have had to have shot those or whatever. I wonder if that's like a puzzle that didn't appear. Well, I wouldn't even know if you would really call that a puzzle. Because, you know, none of them really change. It's more like a mini challenge. It's different from the other challenges. But, yeah, I mean, like, I wonder if that was always there, or if it was added specifically for this event. Who knows? Talk to Wanya?
Wanya, we're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
Oh, it's Wanya. Okay.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
I already, the Traveler and Paimon carved their wishes on that.
Done.
Okay.
Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with.
Somehow I have to wonder if that's true.
And you? Let Paimon see. Huh? Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for.
That's my sister's deepest desire, or I really hope her wish will come true. I'll select the top one, even though I don't know what it is.
So you made a wish for her instead. Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next Lantern Rite together. Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes you've never had a chance to make.
We sure will.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Miss Wangya.
Chang
oh, hello,
Chang, huh?
Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy and I should go play on my own. I want to make a shell lantern, but I don't know how.
These people are all bleeding me dry of my Zhao lanterns.
Miss Wangya, could you help me make a shell lantern?
Sure thing, but promise me that you'll go back home as soon as we're done playing. With so many people at the festival, your granddad will be worried sick if you stay out too long.
Thank you, Miss Wangya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
So, you know how to make a Zhao lantern too?
I
Or
certainly
Zhao?
do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. I should really stay here to keep an eye on the girl. Hey, could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials?
Happy to help.
Great, thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay. Let us go see. I'm not going to actually do it, but I am going to get near there. Since, like I said, I was going to only do that last part. So, the next time I play, I will do the next part of this quest, which is the current steep beneath the lanterns. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.